Hello guys, I am Yumi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Hello Kitty murder case. I am sure many of you have heard about it before. It is a very infamous case from Hong Kong. It happened back in 1999 when Hong Kong's homicide rate was 1.23 in 100,000, which is very low. You all must be wondering how Hello Kitty is engaged with this horrible, brutal, horrendous crime. The unwrapping of the Hello Kitty case actually started when a 14-year-old girl reached the Hong Kong police station in May 1999. The distressed girl, who wasn't accompanied by any guardian, informed the police that she was being tormented by the ghost of a woman. The police did not believe when she said that the spirit of a young woman who had blood marks all over her body has been haunting her for the past several weeks. However, when she further revealed that the ghost was that of a woman she'd had a hand in the killing, the police were horrified and understood the actual reason for the girl's visit to the police station. Fan Man Yi was abandoned by her parents when she was a child, and then she had to grow in an orphanage. However, on reaching the age of 16, she had to leave the orphanage, following which she got into illegal sex work, consuming drugs as well as doing small crimes for her survival. She started working as a nightclub hostess in 1997 by the age of 21. Because of her work, she used to meet a number of dangerous people. Most of her customers used to be from the mafia group. Then came the unfortunate day when Fan Man Yi met Chan Man Lok, a 34-year drug dealer and a member of the mafia group. They both found something in common, and in no time Chan Man Lok became her regular client at the nightclub. However, one day after spending their together time, Fan Man Yi tried to steal 4,000 Hong Kong dollars from Chan Man Lok's wallet. However, she was caught red-handed by Chan Man Lok, who later demanded her to pay him back his money, $4,000, plus an additional $10,000 as interest. Fan Man Yi returned his $4,000 immediately but asked for some time for the extra money of $10,000. But Chan Man Lok, who wasn't happy with this, planned along with his friends Lung Xingqiu, 27, and Lung Wei Lun, 21, to kidnap Fan Man Yi. These men caught the young girl and took her to an old rundown apartment. Chan Man Lok initially thought to put her into prostitution so that he can earn money through her. On the first night of her stay at the apartment, she was raped and beaten by those men. These cruel men made raping and beating Fan Man Yi their routine. But they did not stop this all here. They tried to come up with newer ways of torturing the young girl. They used to beat her by using different instruments like metal bars, kitchen utensils, and even furniture pieces. The men used all brutal ways of torturing Fan Man Yi for about a month, like burning her skin with candle wax and at times directly. Because of these inhumane acts on her, Fan Man Yi was no longer in a position to handle the clients, and they too used to refuse to pay. As Chan Man Lok's plan of making money through her was failing, he decided to torture her even more. In addition to hitting and kicking Fan, the men abused and tortured her by forcing her to consume human waste. Not only did the gang members urinate into her mouth, they also forced her to eat Chan's teenage girlfriend's feces. He tied her up and used her as a punching bag. They even burned her feet so that she won't be able to stand or walk. They would give her pain by stuffing different things into her wounds. After this torture by the three men for over a month, they found that Fan Man Yi had died overnight. They were thinking that the girl died because of a methamphetamine overdose by herself. However, most of the experts speculated that the young girl's injuries given to her by the three men killed her. After concluding that she was dead, those men shifted her body to the bathtub and cut her body parts with a saw because of the fear of being recognized. After cutting Fan's corpse in multiple pieces, the men decided to cook her remains to stop her body from decomposing and emitting the unique odor of rotting human flesh. They placed her body parts in a pot of boiling water on the stove, sometimes cooking her remains next to food they were preparing for dinner. On at least one occasion, they used the same kitchen utensils to stir their meals as they did the pot containing her severed head. After they boiled Fan's remains, they disposed of most of her body parts by throwing them out with their household garbage, although they did keep some pieces of her corpse. After disposing of the boiled body parts, They then boiled Fan Man-Yi's head, to which they didn't dispose of and rather preserved in an oversized Hello Kitty mermaid doll by stuffing her skull into the head of the doll and sewing it up. Apart from this, the brutal murderers also stored a few of the girl's internal organs in a refrigerator. They also stored one of her teeth. When they were finally caught by the police, they narrated their own version that they were simply running a brothel with Fan Man-Yi and it was a mutual agreement. They said that Fan Man-Yi was a drug addict and she died because of a drug overdose. They also said that they did all this with her body as they were scared of being tracked. Due to the lack of proper evidence to prove that the three men killed her, the three men were convicted of manslaughter rather than murder. As such, they were sentenced to life imprisonment. However, the 14-year-old girl who cooperated much in the investigation was let free. This was a true case. I hope it spooked something inside you. For more true crime cases like this, please subscribe.